and I didn't know if I would ever get this plane back, or if I did, would it even still be flyable. What's going on, guys? We are back, and no, you're not seeing double. You are in fact seeing two Freewing 70mm BAE Hawks. On the left is my new one. On the right is my old one that actually spent about a month or so in a tree. And I actually just bought the new one because I didn't know when or if I would ever get the that other one back. I mean, it spent about a month in the tree through rain and high winds, and I didn't know even if I did get it back, would it even be flyable? Would it still even look good, or would it get, damaged when it came out of the tree? But to my amazement, it did come out of the tree. Eventually, high winds knocked it out of the tree, and it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, let's take a look at it here. So you can see the intake there is a little crushed. You got the wing rash going on. There's a little chunk in the horizontal there, but everything actually works, all but one retract. One of the mains didn't work. I switched that out to get it out, and yeah, man, we're gonna put it in the air and just send it, and everything seems to work. The flaps, all the ailerons work, all the servos work, even the afterburner unit that's in it still works. So yeah, man, we're gonna get this thing up in the air and just send it, and see how it goes. But so let's get her out set it on the runway and get this plane back up in the air after a month sitting in a tree. All right, we got her out there on the runway, and as you well, I don't know if you can see it, but all the lights still do work. The nose light is on, the wingtip lights are on. I'm actually astonished that everything works on this plane as it did. I mean, that thing sat up in that tree literally for a month, maybe even a little bit longer, through rain and all. But yeah, let's get this thing up. We got a notch of flaps dialed in. Control surfaces have been checked. Throttle is armed. And let's go flying. And she is up. Holy. Let's get the gear up. Yeah, everything but that one gear. The one gear didn't, which is amazing, because when it went, and it seems to be rolling. When it did go into the tree, the gear were down, actually. Oh, I had the flaps down. And it's climbing some. Yeah, I had the gear down when the tree. So what happened was, it was a windy day, and I was just trying to get a good landing with it, because I didn't want to leave the field on a bad landing. And I just flew it out of the battery, and it ended up in a damn tree. But holy, it still flies just as great as this thing always did. I think I had the AS3X gained a little too high. Seems to still be rolling a little bit. But man, this BAE Hawk, that's why I bought the new one, because I just couldn't be without it. And I didn't know if I would ever get this plane back, or if I did, would it even still be flyable. But I mean, it's beat up a little bit, it's crunched. This plane actually was crashed before, and I glued it back together. And I don't know if you can see the burner, but the burner is on. That's just amazing. I can't believe this thing's still flying. And if you have never experienced a BAE Hawk before, man, you need to get one, because these planes are just so much fun. We'll snap it at the top here. Look at that. All right. I think my timer is about to be up, and I had to reprogram this whole plane because I put it on a new model, and I can already feel that the battery is getting a little low. So we're gonna put the gear out here. We're gonna bring her in for a landing. Let's get a notch of flaps dialed in now. And see if we can't nail a good landing here. Throttle's off. We're gonna get full flaps there. All right, perfect. I actually didn't want to give it. It was coming on a nice glide. I didn't want to give it any throttle. But yeah, perfect, man. Let's get her out on the bench and wrap this thing up. All right, and there you have it. The BAE Hawk that spent over a month in a tree through rain and everything else flies again. I'm actually astonished that everything actually works on this thing through all that rain and the high winds and the crazy part about it is, I mean, like it's set. I mean, the leaves are all gone, but it's set. It was I think in this tree back here, and it sat up there, man. And I thought that if it did come out of that tree, that it was just gonna be a pile of foam falling from that high. But there really has no damage other than, you know, the wing rash. I mean, the intakes are, you can see how that's crunched there on this side. And all that stuff kind of can be repaired. I just didn't really want to mess with too much of it. I wanted to fly as it came out of the tree. And like I said, this plane was crashed before. And I don't know if you can see it, but it was kind of glued here. But yeah, man, there you have it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it at this point. I have the brand new one now. I might sell it to a buddy of mine, or I might retire it and use the motor and the ESC for another plane. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with it just yet. But man, this BAE Hawk is just an awesome plane. If you've never experienced one, you need to go ahead and get you one. Whether it's this one, whether even the 50mm one from Arrows, or the 80mm from FMS, all these Hawks just fly amazing. So yeah, man, that's gonna be it for me today, and I will catch you guys in the next one.